What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Faust Reviews. On this channel we review Marvel, Star Wars, and a couple of other movies that, fit the bill, so to speak. But today we're going to be talking about Blade and the disaster that continues to this day. I don't know about you guys, but what is so hard to make a Blade film? Why is it so hard to make a Blade film? Why has Kevin Feige struggled to make a Blade film? Now, a couple months back, I tweeted to Kevin Feige that, Marvel should start taking itself more serious, and that maybe Blade needs to be basically a John Wick movie, but it's instead of hitmen going after hitmen, it's daywalkers going after vampires. So, here we are now. We have this article, April 1st, 2023. It's old, but I'm just getting my channel going. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about this. So, I've already had ideas about Blade. I've already written half scripts for Blade. I mean, Feige, hit me up, bro, because your ideas, oof. Amid movie disaster, Marvel announces new Blade series. In the wake of the unprecedented chaos surrounding Marvel's new Blade movie, Marvel has found another way forward for its resident Daywalker in a series. Let's just stop right there. That in itself would be a complete disaster. You're going to do one of the first most successful movies to launch Marvel forward, and you're going to make it into a series on D+. And guys, right now you could tell me, raise your hand, how many of you liked the Marvel series on Disney+? Any series, pick one. Loki? Is that about it? That's about the only one I pretty much liked, so that's just a disaster. And then you can see here, Marvel shuts down, highly anticipated Blade. And before I continue, it was reported that Blade was going to be the fourth lead in a fully female-led movie. Are you freaking kidding me? Blade being the fourth lead? Hello, dude. Feige, man. What are you doing? Blade needs to be the lead. Blade, in my script, busts through the glass ceiling in a nightclub when they're about to suck human blood. He drops down. He shoots all bodyguards that are on the railings guarding the club. He lands on the floor, superhero style. He looks up, smiles, has his dark sunglasses on, takes out his sword, draws a line across the floor, and says, "Come at me, motherfuckers." And then, there we go. Now we're into the action. Now we're into the swing of things. The fans are hooked. I'm hooked. You're hooked. We're in this, okay? You can either go one of two ways with Blade. You can go comic book origin story, or you can go Blade OG movie Wesley Snipes 1 with Whistler as his cohort way of Blade. But here we go with the director stepping down. Blade receives concerning update. Director steps down. Probably because Marvel wanted him to go this way. Marvel wanted him to go that way. Not enough diversity in it. Maybe you should hire another director with diversity because, we don't have enough of them and they have no experience, most of them. And that's why a lot of these shows are bad. I'm not against diversity. I'm not against people of color. But when you just throw these people into roles because they are those things and they have no experience, it's a bad movie. It's a disaster waiting to happen. They don't know superheroes. They don't know the script. They don't know the freaking plot. They don't know the story. They're not good at this. They never did it before. They don't know how to make big budget films. I'm rambling already. Marshall Ali's Blade movie currently tipped for September to September 2024 release, really, has had a tumultuous few years of development. The movie has seen a change of director, with Basim Tariq leaving the project just a month before shooting started. Great. That's good. Great news. Then reports came out and the star Ali was reportedly personally frustrated with the tricky production and a script which, according to industry insider Jeff Snyder, was just 90 pages long, guys. 90 pages and featured 2 action scenes. Are you effing shitting me? My script for Marvel right now, like if you had to put it in book pages, is probably 50 pages long. My Blade script is 50 pages long, and it's nonstop action. I mean, there's a couple build up for the original story, but man, oh man, maybe one of my next few videos I'll do my Blade script reveal, and we can get into that. But mm, 2 featured action scenes, huh? That's insane. That is insane. Things have advanced since then, although they have remained just as chaotic despite a post-credit sequence in Eternals, suggesting Kit Harington's Dane Whitman would be seeing some action as the Black Knight. And yeah, so they throw that in Eternals, and now all of a sudden, right present day, we're in 2024, February, mid-February, they want to do Blade from the 1930s? And it's his going against his sister? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, some people think that's cool, whatever. It just don't make it a bad villain like the Marvels, please. Alongside Blade, with Ali's voice heard off screen as Harrington revealed the fabled ebony blade his hero is destined to wield. That may no longer be the case. Recent reports would suggest the script has undergone another rewrite, with Harrington now a much smaller element. You see, guys, we're just going all over the place. All this to say, now is a very tense time to be a Blade fan, that's for sure. But Marvel continues to forge a path forward for the hero. Yeah, Kevin Feige listened to my freaking tweet, interviewed the John Wick frickin' director, because why the heck not? Why the heck not make Blade basically a John Wick movie with swords and vampires? How badass would that be? Money, ka-ching, ka-ching. Cash your checks, ladies and gentlemen. Who is a path forward for the hero who is enjoying a decidedly less difficult time on the comic book pages than he is in front of the movie cameras. That's for sure. The Comics Giant is bringing a new Blade book from writer Brian Hill and Black Widow's Elena Casagrande as the artist. Set to release this summer. Here's the synopsis courtesy of Polygon. True evil is impatient, and a dark, ancient power has been simmering quietly for centuries. And when Blade himself is the one to unknowingly unleash it, Marvel's entire supernatural underworld will come out of hiding to demand he handle it or pay a pound of flesh for his mistakes. Bloodbaths, blackmail, and Blade. You won't want to miss the explosive first issue of this new volume. Sounds good. Despite the hero having a somewhat rocky start to his Marvel Cinematic Universe introduction. And this is a good Blade, guys. I mean, you can't find... Marshall Ali looks like a very good Blade. There's a couple other good, there's a couple other guys out there that, could do the role, but he seems like the Blade. This book arrives after Blade stamped his time as an Avenger and is now living as a sheriff in a vampiric sovereign nation within the irradiated Chernobyl. Phew, that word got past me. There he is. There's our boy. That's what we want, guys. Bang. This is my script. Jumps through the ceiling in a club. Superhero landing, except he has sunglasses on right there. That's our boy Blade. He's got the long jacket on. He whips out the sword, crosses the sword on the ground like he did at the end of Blade movie. Could give us some good old memories of the good old times. Blade was famously brought to the big screen by Wesley Snipes, who starred as the Daywalker in 3 movies. Blade 2, Blade Trinity. Oh boy. The first 2 movies are still held high in regard. Yes, they are. With the second particularly benefiting from director Guillermo del Toro's own particular eye for a sensational movie monster. Third film was a controversial, and that's true. But we did get Ryan Reynolds. Why not? Only time will tell if the big screen MCU Blade will be able to stand the heat, but at least in the meantime, his comic book counterpart is thriving. Blade 2023 debuts this summer. And it never did. And that's why I make this video. Because Blade is a disaster, and it shouldn't be. And we should be yelling for Feige to do something about this. We should be, wringing our hands, calling the shots. Because every Marvel project has failed. Everyone can whine all they want. Twitter trolls can say all they want about, oh my god, the Marvels is so good. don't know why people hated this movie. You know, I'm watching it now. I wish I saw it in theaters. Great. Great. Don't know why this movie was bad with the trolls. Because it's shit. That's why it's bad. It's absolute garbage. Okay? It's garbage. For those of you who think the Marvels is good, go watch the first Avenger with Captain America. Or the second movie. Okay? Or the third one, Captain America Civil War. Go watch Infinity War and come back and you tell me if the Marvels was a good movie. Because it wasn't. It's not peak Marvel. It's shit Marvel. I hate to be so harsh on that word, but it is poopy doo-doo Marvel. Poopy doo-doo. We want epic Spider-Man, 3 Spider-Men, frickin' Tony Stark pumping out frickin' Tom Cruise Top Gun vibes, okay? That's what we want as Marvel fans, and that's what we've been missing. That is what we've been missing. Guys, that's going to do it here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. Trying to get this channel off the ground. This is Faust Reviews. I'm going to be trying to do a video once a week. I work a lot as is. I want to try to get my YouTube career up and going. Man, I love Marvel. I love Star Wars. But the way they've been doing these projects lately is just, oh my goodness. I'm seeing stuff on Twitter about like Star Wars killing everyone off. And yeah, it's bad, man. The people in charge really need to wake the F up. And they need to turn this thing around or else they're going to lose people forever. Well, that's going to do it here. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.